Here's a quick look at a couple valves. These are pretty much the stock Sheridan valve that was used in most models. They have 4 holes, and the holes come out equidistant from each other. This is a valve out of a PMI Sheridan side tube pistol, the earliest PGP model. Well, actually, they made the top tube and the side tube at the same time. This is out of a side tube model, and this is probably a valve that was used on air guns, I imagine, and taken over to the earliest paintball markers. So it's about probably 82, 83, 84, probably 83. But you can see that it has 2 holes on the top and bottom, and it is cut a little deeper in. Could be modified, but I don't know. Here's a quick video of a side tube PG body that I'm rebuilding and the valve that's going inside of it. Took this valve out, I replaced the O-rings, and I just wanted to show the sleeve that goes in between the piercer head casing and the actual valve body brass sleeve, this steel sleeve right here. The point of it is actually to, from what I use it for at least, is to stretch out the internals so that when you assemble it, you don't have your spring kind of wobbling everywhere. Like this, it's hard to kind of get it lined up. But when you stretch your sleeve out right here, have it take up the whole space, when you reassemble, it actually goes together a lot easier. So I just wanted to show that. And then looking at this valve assembly, looks pretty standard. You know, we have chrome plating on the valve casing, which I think is standard. We have our lead seal pressed in. It's nicely fit into the back. You don't usually see that. Usually they pop out right away. This one is attached, so that's pretty nice. Body's in good shape. Has some dings and wear. More angular back sight. Has the plastic front sight. Of course, it has the long tube, so should only hold 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My counting's bad. It holds about 9 right here. One of Tim McMurray's improvements was he advised them to shorten this plug from here to about here, and that actually allowed the 10th ball to fit in, so you could fit a whole tube in there. Looking down our sight, another one of McMurray's improvements was to advise Jeff Perlmutter and David Freeman to lower that sight, because like this, you're going to be aiming up a little ways, and actually you're aiming down, I believe. You're aiming down like this because your front sight is higher. So after this larger plastic sight, they went to the brass sight bead, and with the brass sight bead, you're actually aiming level, which helped increase your kill ratio, I guess you would say. So another feature on this, it has the standard knurled rimfire bolt. Has no pump handle, just a standard lug to pull your hammer back because it's bolt action. 3 plugs right there. Oops, blow out. And raw tube plugs. Pretty cool. Just wanted to get another look at a factor on this PG body that I'm rebuilding. See if I can focus in here. So I just wanted to show the cut that's in between the lower and upper tube. It's very peculiar, and I was thinking it might be a leftover from a EB pistol lower tube, which is probably what Sheridan was constructing at the time. So what I'm actually pointing out is when you look at your hammer recocking slot, you can see it gets wider down towards the breech, which is unusual, and it's actually not on the barrel tube, it's on the lower tube. So we can see right here it actually flares out a little bit. It's a little unique. You don't see that I mean, I guess you don't see these pistols at all, but there it is again. It's kind of a neat detail that I wanted to just get a photo of or a video of as I'm kind of rebuilding this. Here's the sight, front sight also. Has some yarn hanging off of it.